This is lesson 52, using money to model decimal numbers. Now, this subject of money seems to be something that students are interested in for some reason. I don't know why. But just to have fun with it, let's throw a little money into this video. If you watch this video and you are one of the first 3 students to come to me tomorrow and tell me a password, I'm going to give you $5 Calvin dollars, 5 Calvin bucks. Okay, not real money, but you can still buy things in class with it. So watch the video. In this video, I'm going to tell you the password. You got to repeat it to me tomorrow. Just to have a little bit of fun because you are so interested in money. But we need to know about the place value of this money. So up on the board, I see that I have a number, $75.92. Don't forget the decimal represents the word and. And it's going to be a break between numbers that are above a whole on the 75 side and numbers that are below a whole on the 92. Now, remember the place value of the 75, the 7 and the 5. The 5 represents 5 ones, and the 7 represents 7 tens. That would make 75, right? So this is the ones, and this is the tens. And if we were to go up, it'd be hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, and so on, right? But now going the other way, we're going to have some numbers that they sound similar, but there's a slight change to them, okay? Now, think of the money 92 cents. How would you make that? Okay, you could use different things like 3/4 and a couple dime and stuff like that. But basically, the 2 would be made with 2 pennies, right? And the 9 could be 9 dimes, making 90. So you'd have 9 dimes and 2 pennies, making 92. The way I want you to think of remembering that, the 9 here represents the tenths. Okay, it's got a THS at the end, tenths, because that 9 would be like 9 dimes, 9 tenths. So that place that counts by tens is the tenths. And with the next digit, the 2 would be hundredths, with the THS again, hundredths. Because that column represents the pennies, the ones, and it would take a lot. It would take 100 to make a whole. So that penny is representing 2 hundredths. Okay? You see how that works? The penny column, 100 of them make $1, and in the tenths column, 10 of them make $1. So the first column is the tenths, the next column is the hundredths. If we were to go on, it would go to the thousandths, okay? Then the 10,000ths, then the 100,000ths, then the millionths with the THS on the end of every one. So it's kind of the same as this way, but it goes backwards and there's no oneths. So you just skip the oneths and go tenths, hundreds, thousandths. Okay? Let's look at a couple of numbers in your book. For example, this one is number 3, and it says, oh, your password is aggle-flabble. Aggle-flabble. Okay. So tell me that tomorrow, first 3, 5 Calvin bucks each. All right, number 3, $75.92, and it says to name the place value of the 5. Well, I already have an arrow pointing to the place value of the 5. The 5 is in the ones place, right? All right, let's move on to number 8. Write this using a dollar sign, 23 cents. Well, you're familiar with 23 cents written like that. That's not what they're asking. They're asking with a dollar sign. You never put a dollar sign and a cent sign together. So, we don't want the cent sign. We want to show where the 23 is out of a whole. So there's $0. So on this side, you need to represent that there's nothing. Then put your decimal, and then there's 2 dimes, 3 pennies, 23 cents. The dollar sign will indicate that it's less than $1. Let's try that again with number 10, 4 cents, but with the dollar sign. So how many dollars do we have? Well, we have none, right? We have 4 cents. So there is $0. And now how would the 4 cents go? Now is 4 cents made with pennies or dimes? It's made with pennies, right? So you wouldn't put it in this first column. That's the dimes column. That's how many tens do we have? We have none. So make sure you place a 0 there. But we do have 4 pennies. So this would represent 4 cents. Keep in mind, if you would have put the 4 here, you would have just created 40 cents. That is not the correct answer. All right, don't forget about Aggle Flabble, and I will see you tomorrow. If you have questions about decimals, come and talk to me. Thanks.